Hello, all my ghouls and gals. It's J Moon, and I'm back with another writing tip. Today, we're going to talk about the importance of outlining. Yes, outlining. It's important that you do it. Why? You don't want to be sitting on this book forever. You don't want to write one chapter and give up. The outline is something that is essential, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, think of it like this. An outline is basically a map of your story. Can you get from here, I'm in DC, to California without a map or Google Maps? I can't even get down the street without a map. So I know not many people can get across country without a map. And the same thing applies with a story. A lot of people, they're called pansters. They get this idea of the story and they're so excited about it. It's like a new shiny toy. They write one chapter, they might write 2 chapters, they write 3 chapters, and then they sit on it. They collect dust. If that's you, let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Go ahead, put your hand in there. I see them hands. And so that's why we need an outline. The outline is basically all of our thoughts. We're taking all our thoughts about our story, who the characters are, what the plot is, that the specific beat points of the story, and we put them on paper, we put it on post-its, we put it in a notebook. There's so many different ways to do an outline. There's so many different ways to do an outline. You can do it on post-it cards. You can take a long strap of paper and just write, the characters, and write, this is what happens in the beginning, this is what happens in the middle, this is what happens in the end. There's so many different theories on how to outline. And what I'm going to do for you guys today, I'm actually going to give you an outline example at the bottom of this video. And basically with the outline, first thing, before we even do the outline, we want to know who are our characters in the story. We want to intimately know who are our characters. There are books out there called, one for example being the 22-day writing challenge, where you just basically day 1 or day 2, you would just sit and think about your characters. What would this person say? How does this character look? You need to know these things before you write the story. And for the most part, every story has the same beats: a beginning, a middle, an end, or a turning point where the main character, they have no choice but to embark on a journey. We need an outline. And another reason why we really do need to do an outline is because, for example, for people like me, I'm low-key a perfectionist when I'm writing. Like, if it doesn't sound perfect when I write it, I just say, screw it, I'm not going to write it at all. But, one of the advice that I've been given is that you think of writing a novel like building a sandcastle. And before you can even build and shape and mold that sandcastle, what do you need? You need sand in the box. And what's sand in the box? You need words on the paper. And so another proven method besides the outline is templates. They have templates, that are already formatted for printing, which you can find on CreateSpace. And that, they already have, title here, author here. That helps a lot of people seeing that there's words already on the screen. You're not looking at a blank screen, so it's going to help you, actually get more writing done. And with the outline, if for example, this is what you wrote in chapter 3, Maggie and April, they get into a fight, right? You wrote that in chapter 3. Even though you don't know the exact words you want to use with it, this is what's going to happen in chapter 3. It's in your outline, and you're not really feeling inspired to write that day. You still, because you know what's going on in your outline, just write it anyway. Maggie and April, they fight. April slapped Maggie. Maggie pulled April's hair. And the thing of it is, it's better to have something down on the paper rather than nothing at all. And so basically, an outline is what's going to keep you going, kids. You need this outline. Some people, there's so many different ways to do an outline. Some people, they start with their characters. They start with, the beginning, the middle, and the end. For me, personally, I start with my characters. What is my plot? What is the basic of this story. You know, what is the story about? Then I go from chapter to chapter. You know, I'll say roughly maybe 23 chapters. I'll put it out there. You know, this happens in this chapter 1. This is happening in chapter 2. This is what happened in chapter 3. This is what's going to happen at the end. And when you can see the flow of your story, you can go back, you can edit, you can say, okay, this didn't make sense here, this needs to happen here. An outline is really the roadmap to keep your novel organized and straight. And the thing of it is, an outline isn't the final say. It's always can be a work in progress. Think of an outline as a recipe, okay? You know, your auntie Cookie, she can give you the recipe for her potato salad, but if you want to use a little bit more paprika, damn it, use a little bit more paprika, okay? So I hope this video helps somebody out here see the importance of outlining. I'm going to leave a couple links on how to do an outline, and also the various types of outlining. This is what we're going to need to start our writing story. This is what's going to keep us on track, you know what I'm saying? The next video that I'm going to do is 10 ways to get unstuck. I've heard you guys, you've been sending me emails, you've been leaving comments under the videos telling me, man, I wrote a story 2 years ago, I've been writing poetry since forever, but I just haven't been inspired. Or everybody's favorite excuse, I just ain't find the time. No, not in 2018. We're not gonna wait till 2019 to get this book done. We're gonna get it done today. If you watching me and you subscribe to my channel, we are out here. We're gonna make our dreams come true. We're gonna write that story. So stay tuned and subscribe. And also, don't forget, Book of the Anointed is on pre-sale now. Go ahead, slay that buy button and go ahead and cop it. Till next time, guys. Bye.